Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
And I'm Office Bloke Max.
Here we are, all three of us together.
Yay.
Top 20 hilariously out of touch celebrity moments.
Oh, yeah.
They do tend to live in a bit of an ivory tower, some celebrities, don't they?
100%.
You know, you do get the feeling that sometimes they're just sort of like, because they don't live in like your regular places, do they?
Yeah. I was watching Graham Norton the other night and I had to turn it off. I can't.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just can't say, you're going to have to turn it off. I just can't watch it.
Who's on it? Do you know?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Okay.
Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Robbie Williams.
Okay.
And a couple of other people, can't remember.
Yeah.
But I had to turn it off.
I do normally watch it actually, but I missed it. But I did record it, so is it a bit of a...
Yeah.
Usually it's pretty good as well. Just
big
when you know,
names.
it is the guests, you know.
It's one of them, and you're just going on, I'm like, you don't get it.
Yeah.
Spouting shite, and I'm just like, nah, can't listen to this. Yeah. Anyway, this is top 20 hilariously out of touch celebrity moments. Let's go.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the times celebrities failed at being relatable and had an amusing lack of awareness.
That's
What
a
luxury
bad
should
one.
I have?
Private plane.
Larry, I'm on DuckTales.
Number 20. Kendall Jenner tries cutting a cucumber. In a tragic case of tell us you're rich without telling us you're rich, Kendall Jenner once took on the simple task of slicing a
That's
cucumber
bothering me,
in an
that.
episode of
Yeah,
The
right.
Kardashians, only to become a viral laughingstock.
I'm not a good cutter, so don't zoom in on me.
Cutter.
I'm not professional whatsoever.
Yep, the model slash
can't be real.
socialite clearly struggled with the culinary technique as she
I don't think I've ever seen her in my life.
arms and looked genuinely confused.
Massive.
This prompted
No,
her
I've
mom
heard of
Rose
it.
to offer the help of a chef.
Do you want the chef to make you a
I recognise the name.
Yeah,
But
part
if
of
you'd show me a
Kardashians,
picture and said who's that, I'd be like, I have no idea.
Just a model.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of the name and everything,
same.
but I'm not sure whether I recognise her or not. Don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
snack?
I'm making it myself. Just gotta chop up some cucumber.
With Kendall wielding a knife like it was her first time eating a vegetable, it's safe to say Gordon Ramsay would have had a meltdown. The internet, on the other hand, they devoured it.
Some fans took to social to call out what they perceived as a kitchen nightmare. One says, watching Kendall Jenner cut a cucumber is one of the most
Innit?
painful things I've ever seen.
Speaking of
common
chefs, number 19. Salma Hayek says her chef struggles to please her kids.
Oh, stop it, Andre. I hate flattery.
In an interview with the Times Magazine, actress Salma Hayek was asked what challenges she faces as a parent. Her response? That would be that her personal chef finds it difficult to cook meals that her children like. Yeah, while this was likely meant to be a relatable "my kids are picky eaters" anecdote, it instead highlighted how far removed her lifestyle is from the average family dinner. The idea that her household chef is laboring over gourmet meals while most parents are trying to get their kids to eat spaghetti just hits differently. Number 18. Ariana Grande proclaims she's the hardest working 23-year-old on the planet.
Right.
Before she became a celebrated Oscar nominee, singer, and actress, Ariana Grande once boldly declared on Instagram that she was the hardest working 23-year-old human being on Earth.
This time she's taking heat for posting this braggadocious crack on Instagram. When you're cute, but you're also the hardest working 23-year-old human being on Earth. The reaction is fast and furious.
The post, which was shared in January of 2017, garnered a mix of reactions. While she undoubtedly had a demanding career at the time, the statement rubbed many people the wrong way.
Another critic posted this photo of Ariana side by side with a photo of these women engaged in back-breaking labor.
I think they're older than 23, though.
To remind her that factory workers, nurses, and students juggling multiple responsibilities might disagree. And with labels like conceited and self-absorbed being thrown her way, Grande has since dialed back the online superlatives.
Something about good.
Number 17. Jennifer Lawrence scratches an itch on sacred rocks.
Where were these rocks? Were they kind of on the coast? Were they in the mountains?
We were filming in Hawaii. There were sacred rocks, and they were, I don't know, their ancestors, who knows?
While talking about her time filming in Hawaii on the Graham Norton show, the typically down-to-earth Jennifer Lawrence told an anecdote about scratching her buttocks on some rocks while wearing a wetsuit. As she described it, the rocks were very good at relieving a certain itch.
Oh my God, they were so good for butt itching. Just be like, oh!
However, they were actually culturally significant to indigenous Hawaiians, and her scratching almost caused one to fall. Needless to say, her funny little talk show tale triggered immediate backlash. Lawrence eventually apologized, but this remains a friendly reminder that not every story is worth telling, especially when it disrespects a culture.
Let's have a big hand for our very first volunteer, Katniss Everdeen.
Number 16. Blake Lively promotes floral experience line for domestic violence film.
Drama surrounding It Ends With Us has been all the talk lately, and unfortunately, with so much attention, Blake Lively has been put in the hot seat on social.
Do you know who she is?
No.
Yeah. It's Ryan
Reynolds' wife,
yeah.
Mrs. She's got a massive lawsuit ongoing. Or I don't know if it's come to an end yet.
I'm sure. There's a lot to that.
I can't remember his name, the other guy.
Oh, he's the director.
Yeah.
I've never heard him before.
It's like an Italian sounding name, Baldini or something like that. But this film, I've never seen it, but I've heard so much about it.
Yeah,
but never seen it. I don't even know if it's out.
So it's been in the news a lot, but
yeah, it's something to do with
right, okay.
Did she accuse him of some kind of like harassment?
Yeah, but then there was evidence of her flirting with him.
Yeah,
and then it was the most TMZ sort of lawsuit
ever.
And then Ryan Reynolds is fuming because his wife.
But I'd never heard of her till this come out. Yeah. I didn't know who she was till this all started hit the headlines.
She's one of those that I'll know her face. Like, I've seen her in something, but I'll go, "Oh my god, that's the Blake Lively."
Yeah,
it's not for me.
So,
Social media.
During the promotional tour for the movie It Ends With Us, which centers around domestic violence, Blake Lively faced public backlash for a perceived insensitive approach to endorsing the film. You see, Lively took the opportunity to promote her Floral Experience line with her hair care brand, Betty Blooms, during press interviews, seemingly dismissing the film's important domestic violence themes.
Blake is receiving backlash for responding to a serious question in reference to the theme of the movie, which is domestic violence with a joke.
So if someone understands the themes of this movie, comes across you in public, and they want to really talk to you, what's the best way for them to be able to talk to you about this? How would you recommend they go about it?
Like asking for like my address or my phone number or like my location share. Or I could just location share you and then we could
With that, Lively's social account saw a torrent of comments accusing her of misjudging the film's serious subject matter. In response, she would share a statistic on Instagram about domestic violence, aiming to highlight the issue. Of course, this would turn out to be just one of several controversies surrounding the film.
I want a divorce.
Number 15, Madonna's COVID bathtub monologue. In the early days of the pandemic, pop superstar Madonna posted a video to her social media from a decadent rose petal-filled milky bathtub. The problem, she was declaring COVID-19 the great equalizer, because it doesn't care how rich or famous you are.
That's the thing about COVID-19, it doesn't care about how rich you are.
Her message, which many saw as trivializing the effects of the coronavirus, may have been well-intentioned, but the lush setting completely undercut it. While many were suffering and losing their jobs, Madonna was bathing in flower petals and waxing philosophical.
What's terrible about it is what's great about it. What's terrible about it is it's made us all equal in many ways.
The controversial video is quickly mocked as one of the most out-of-touch celebrity moments of quarantine. Number 14, Larry King asks Danny Pudi about luxuries he can't live without. In a now iconic interview, late talk show host icon Larry King asked community star Danny Pudi what luxury he couldn't live without.
A luxury you can't live without.
A luxury I can't live without. Coffee. I really like good coffee. It's not a
luxury, you can get it anywhere.
When Pudi answered coffee and then followed up with socks, King grew increasingly perplexed, unable to fathom that this was his actual answer.
Your socks, would you put in your shoes?
Yeah, I really love them. I like kind of like, cozy feet.
When Pudi pressed Larry for an example of what he sees as a real luxury, the host threw out private plane. This, of course, led to the now iconic response.
Larry, I'm on DuckTales and Mythic Quest.
It just goes to prove that not all Hollywood names are rolling in private jets, especially those working on DuckTales.
People started selling shirts that say, Larry, I'm on DuckTales.
Yeah, it became a thing. I was just relieved and thankful I had a fun moment with Larry.
Number 13, Bella Hadid didn't get Louboutins until after high school.
Oh, you're joking.
That I made it out.
Model Bella Hadid might have been trying to share something personal in her 2021 Vogue interview, but it ended up sounding like a textbook first world problem. In the chat, she lamented that she never had a designer item growing up and didn't get her first pair of Louboutins until after high school.
My mom wouldn't let me. I think I got my first pair of Louboutins when I graduated high school.
The idea that this was her version of a struggle didn't sit well with fans. And while her parents may not have allowed her to get luxury fashion, it wasn't because they couldn't afford them. Her father is a successful real estate developer, and her mother was a reality star.
This is for you guys.
What?
It's nothing, it's just my will.
Number 12, Gwyneth Paltrow's Food Stamp Challenge. While many celebrities help raise awareness for important issues, this one missed the mark entirely. During a campaign to support food banks, Gwyneth Paltrow took part in the Food Stamp Challenge, which involved living on the equivalent of a weekly SNAP budget.
It taught me that you cannot eat fresh, whole
affordable food if you are living at the poverty line.
She kicked things off by purchasing a haul of produce, quickly exhausting her funds. Within just a few days, she admitted to supplementing with additional groceries and ultimately abandoned the challenge.
People who are barely making ends meet are really not given a lot of option in what they can feed their family, and it was very eye-opening for me.
The whole ordeal felt like cosplay poverty, and unsurprisingly, it did not go over well with the internet. Oh, Gwyneth.
No one has ever said anything bad about me before.
Number 11, Victoria Beckham's working class claim called out.
Fans are absolutely losing it over a clip of Victoria and David Beckham fighting about whether she's working class.
During filming of the Netflix docuseries Beckham, soccer sensation David Beckham couldn't help but interrupt his
Never
wife,
heard of him.
Victoria, over claims that she came from a working class background.
We're very working class.
Be honest.
I am.
Well, you wouldn't say working class.
Correct. That's exactly what I was going to say, mate. You knew, didn't you? It's exactly that. Yeah, it's not working class. There's no R. You are.
It's bad when David Beckham.
Class. Working class.
It's bad when David Beckham, who also wasn't from working like a class family, is calling you out. Going,
I know.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You just know. She's called Posh Spice for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she didn't get it for nothing, did she?
I'm being honest.
Chiming in from off screen, David told her to be honest and questioned her about her father's car, leading Victoria to reveal that her dad used to drive her to school in a Rolls Royce.
So my dad did.
No, one answer.
My dad.
What car was it?
Alright, it's not a simple answer
What
because.
car did you get your dad to drive?
It depends.
No.
Okay,
What
in the
car?
80s, my dad had a Rolls Royce.
Thank you.
This peeling back the curtain moment quickly went viral, with the internet having fun.
Well,
I don't remember any kid in our school turning up in a roller.
No, me neither. Absolutely no
let alone
chance.
a car.
Eh?
Let alone a car.
Yeah,
exactly.
You wouldn't have had a car.
I was going to say, there's barely any cars anyway. You'd be there on bikes and buses,
Yeah,
wouldn't you, and stuff
absolutely.
like that, or just walking.
Save me bus fare, me and walk.
Absolutely, yeah.
Get
That's
there
the way
late,
to do
like.
it.
But, you know.
I did the exact same shit.
With the fact that David took his wife to task while the cameras were rolling. It also serves as a friendly reminder to always fact-check your partner.
That one fan calls him the last remaining investigative journalist.
Number 10, Justin Bieber hoped Anne Frank would be a believer. Pop sensation Justin Bieber undoubtedly has a massive fan
like an
base,
Onion
but in one
headline.
infamous moment, he took that idea a step too far. You see, while visiting the Anne Frank house in Amsterdam in April 2013, a young Justin Bieber wrote that he hoped Frank would have been a believer, the term used to describe his fans.
Here's what he wrote, and I quote, "Truly inspiring to be able to come here. Anne was a great girl. Hopefully, she would have been a believer."
Naturally, the comment was widely criticized for being self-centered and tone-deaf. The phrasing made it sound like he thought his fandom trumped history.
Don't think she would have been a believer.
It remains one of the most jaw-droppingly out-of-touch celebrity moments ever.
I could be a Buzz Lightyear, fly across the globe. I don't ever want to fight, yeah, you already know.
Number 9, Katy Perry sings in space. In a move more cringe-inducing
This was
than
very
moving,
awkward, this, wasn't it?
Katy Perry became one of the few celebrities to board a Blue Origin space flight.
Liftoff.
Like a massive cock.
I just thought it was a joke when I saw that. I thought it was AI.
While floating in zero gravity, Katy sang What a Wonderful World, making her the first pop star to sing in space.
After Zero G's, Katy sang What a Wonderful World.
She did?
Isn't that nice?
Oh, come on.
She sang What a Wonderful World. I see dreams.
We know how it goes.
Oh, yes.
Many couldn't help but roll their eyes at the situation, calling it less about science and more about bathing in the spotlight. Instead of feeling like a giant leap for pop culture, Perry's cosmic mini-trip came off as laughable. For many, it was yet another example of how celebrities can lose sight of everyday realities while literally soaring above the rest of us.
Everything is fine, great.
Justin Bieber.
Number 8, Bill Gates guesses grocery prices. Badly. When tech billionaire Bill Gates appeared on Ellen DeGeneres' now defunct talk show, he took part in a silly game where he had to guess the price of everyday grocery items.
What do you
I
think?
wouldn't know.
No.
$4. No, they want me to go higher.
Yeah.
Spoiler, he was terrible at it. From wildly overestimating the cost of items, including thinking rice-a-roni costs $5, it became clear that Gates hadn't been grocery shopping in, well, a very, very long time.
Why would he?
Yeah,
to be fair.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, you guys think less than $10?
Yes.
The moment was funny, sure, but it was also surreal. It was yet another example of how the rich live in their own bubbles, and apparently without price tags.
I mean, it's one banana, Michael. What could it cost? $10?
Number 7, Kate Blanchett.
I went to the grocery shop with Joey Gaynor once, and she asked me to go and get an onion. Yeah, I came back, and it was like one way to put it on the scale, and they'd stick a sticker on it,
Yep.
sort of thing with the price on it.
Loose.
And I'd give it Gaynor. like, and she looked at it and she went, £8.4 for an onion.
What? You're leaning on the scale.
She went, "Are you stupid or something?" I went, I have no idea how much they cost.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
It probably should be about 40 pence.
Exactly. So she said, and they've obviously done it as something wrong. You know, but for me, I'd have just paid for that.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't know. I don't know how much it is.
Well, I mean,
onion.
I don't know though. I have no idea.
No, this is a good point about groceries. If you don't do the grocery shopping, then you do lose touch with it a little bit. I think Bill Gates was just having a bit of fun there, wasn't he? He's a multi-billionaire, sort of like philanthropist, so you can't sort of like knock him for that.
He's been a billionaire for about 25, 30 years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not something new.
I just can't see him turning up at, doing his own shopping.
In Asda.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's unlikely, isn't it? But
says she's middle class. Chalk this up as yet another case of a celebrity completely misreading their own class status. During a press conference at the 2024 Cannes Film Festival, actress Cate Blanchett casually described herself as middle class.
I'm white, I'm privileged, I'm middle class.
She made the comment while discussing her work as a goodwill ambassador for the UN and her efforts to support refugee filmmakers. But with multiple homes, international fame, and an Oscar-winning career, the claim didn't exactly hold up. It's one thing to stay humble, but calling herself middle class felt like a stretch, or perhaps a complete misunderstanding of economics.
My interaction with with refugees in the film, in the field, and also in resettled environments, has totally changed my perspective on the world.
Number 6, Mariah Carey doesn't know about bills. During a 2009 interview, Mariah Carey seemingly expressed surprise when the topic of bills came up.
My ex paid bill.
Paid who?
When asked about everyday expenses, Mariah went to say that electricity in America comes for free. While it's not uncommon for the ultra-rich to have staff managing their finances, her honesty about being so detached from basic adult responsibilities was hilarious.
Look at electricity.
Oh, you have to pay for that?
Yeah, I don't get it free.
In America, we get it free.
While Carey clearly leaned into her diva persona, the statement reinforced just how removed she is from regular life. Most people dread their monthly utility statements. Mariah likely doesn't even know where to find one. Number 5, Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott buy a school bus for Stormi.
Stormi Webster got a special surprise from dad Travis Scott, the chance to explore a whole school bus by herself.
In a moment of bizarre luxury parenting, Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott bought a big yellow school bus for their daughter Stormi, just so she could experience the joys of riding in a bus.
Telling followers that the 3-year-old has been talking about riding a big yellow bus non-stop lately, so her famous father came through with the real deal.
Fans were quick to point out that for most kids, riding the school bus isn't a novelty, it's a necessity. Okay, sure, making Stormi happy is a sweet gesture, but many saw this as the celebrity couple's attempt to cosplay normal life without, actually living it. In this case, a yellow school bus was simply one big prop.
The next pic showed Stormi standing in the aisle of the empty bus, seemingly taking in all its glory.
Number 4, Ellen compares
put him in a
quarantine to
bus.
jail. The beginning of the pandemic was tough for many, especially those who had to continue working or were locked down in small spaces. Well, for Ellen DeGeneres, it was also like being in jail. The joke, which she made in a video from her lavish mansion, immediately fell flat.
I miss all the things I used to complain about. I'd give anything right now to be stuck behind a Corolla trying to make a left-hand turn.
Her $1 million home with a garden and staff was hardly comparable to incarceration.
She's
and
fucking
social
annoying.
media didn't hold back. They dragged Ellen for her insensitivity and tone-deaf remarks.
So this is what you do when you're home and you have nothing to do. You work out, you get in the gym, and then you look at this TV show that makes you happy.
Let's just say this was not exactly the comic relief people needed or wanted in 2020.
So I'm here. I've had a lot of time to sit and think.
Number 3, Kim Kardashian compares her divorce to cancer.
How many of the same family are on here? My God,
I know, right?
Jenner's and Kardashian.
The Ellen lives in England now, doesn't she?
Does she?
Oh, didn't
She
know
lives in
that.
the Cotswolds. She's there with Portia de Rossi.
Doesn't surprise.
Partner.
Right, okay.
She got kind of ran out of America because he was horrible.
Yeah, she was.
So is her show being canned over there now?
Yeah, he was bullying claims, wasn't he, and things like that.
Yeah, I didn't know if they'd come to a conclusion about that
No,
or
binned
had
it
an
off.
investigation or right.
Yeah,
Okay.
got binned off, but then she moved over here.
Yeah.
I think she blamed it maybe on Trump being a president sort of thing at the time.
Right,
So
okay.
I don't know, one of them type things.
Yeah.
And I think she sold up recently here, or she's trying to sell up. But I don't know if she's going to stay in the UK or.
Oh, right. Okay.
Somewhere. But you don't really hear of her over here.
No, not at all. I didn't even know she was here. To
yeah.
be fair, so
Yeah.
you know,
Keeps very low key, I guess.
Good.
after what's happened, I'm guessing that's why.
Yeah.
Consider this a masterclass in how not to relate to everyday people. After her famously short 72-day marriage to Chris Humphries, Kim Kardashian opened up about the emotional toll of divorce in an interview. But things took a turn when she tried to draw a baffling comparison.
I failed at this, and you think that I don't feel bad?
She recalled meeting a young girl battling cancer who spoke about how the experience, though terrifying, helped her grow as a person. Kim then likened that emotional journey to her own struggles post-divorce. Although she later claimed her comments were taken out of context, many weren't convinced, and the moment only reinforced just how out of touch the Kardashian bubble can be.
I won't recognize any of them.
Gal Gadot and friends sing Imagine. Oh boy. At the height of the worldwide pandemic, Gal Gadot decided to assemble a group of celebrities, from Kristen Wiig to Jimmy Fallon, to cheer everyone up.
Imagine there's no heaven.
Together, they all sang portions of John Lennon's Imagine from their mansions. Needless to say, the video landed like a lead balloon.
And the world will be as one.
Critics...
It's a terrible idea in the first place.
COVID and the lockdown brought out some weird things, didn't it?
Oh, God, yeah.
The weirdest thing I ever had, right, during lockdown, is you couldn't stand up in the pub.
Oh yeah, it's a sit-down service.
So you can't stand up. I'm like, what?
One of the good things was the service. So you come to your table and table service all the time, which is pretty good.
But it's just pathetic, wasn't it? You weren't allowed to stand up.
Yeah, it's just
overhead height rule.
Yeah, it's just some of the things were bizarre. Some of the rules really were, but
that was the most bizarre one for me.
I remember my mates going like, "Oh, I really want to go clubbing," and they went to a club and had to sit down.
It's just foot tapping.
This is amazing.
Yeah, it fits the old object, doesn't it? It really does. Honestly,
probably goofy, wasn't it? Yeah.
Pointed out just how tone-deaf it was to see multi-millionaires crooning about no possessions while people were losing everything, including loved ones. It was widely mocked and became a symbol of how out of touch celebrities were during this troubling time.
You don't know that other kids are starving in Japan, so eat it.
Imagine reading the room first. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Kendall Jenner's Pepsi ad to end racism. So how do you end racism?
Seen these in my life.
Simple.
Have you not seen this?
Kendall Jenner
I've never seen his family. The Kardashians, I know who they are, but I wouldn't recognise any of them. But now I've seen. This is the most I've ever seen them.
I probably recognise Kim Kardashian because she's been absolutely everywhere over the years.
She married to Kanye West.
She was, right, for a while.
But some of the others I probably won't particularly recognise them. I might have an idea, but not really.
In America, I think they're the biggest family, the most famous family.
Yeah. But that type of sort of genre that I won't follow anyway. I won't have any interest in it whatsoever.
You're not watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's just not my cup of tea, anything like that.
I think if anyone showed me a picture of someone who was good looking and with long jet black hair, I'd probably guess it was one of the Kardashians. Yeah. I'd probably just have a shot in the dark. Yeah. So I'd say,
You'd be right for most
is it one of the Kardashians? Sort of thing. But I wouldn't. If you show me a picture of one, who's that? I'd be like, I don't know.
I'd be struggling with the name.
Yeah. Same
here.
And a police officer a can of Pepsi.
This was so bad.
Yep, this infamous Pepsi commercial where Jenner seemingly diffuses a protest by handing over a soda faced an onslaught of backlash. It was primarily called out for its trivialization of real social justice movements.
To get something like that is just, it was so exciting. And I trusted everyone, I trusted the teams.
The idea that centuries of systemic racism and police brutality could be solved with a soft drink by a celebrity was laughable at best and deeply offensive at worst.
Or hurt other people was definitely not the intent. And that's what got me the most.
To this day, it remains one of the most shockingly tone-deaf and unintentionally comedic ads of all time. Which of these celebrity moments made you cringe the hardest?
You think people at Pepsi might have been all over that, and someone might have said, not sure about this one.
They don't because remember the Bud Light one as well? That sort of like drew a lot of criticism, didn't they?
Right.
With the Bud Light, they had the transgender girl.
Yeah.
Kind of come up with all like a bit backlash on that as well.
Yeah, I guess a weird campaign that. It makes sense.
I see why some of these companies do it because it promotes sort of like just
news.
News, doesn't it? They get the headlines, don't they? Even if it's bad, it's sort of you know, it's still publicity for them, and it sort of like goes viral as well. So I guess that's one of the reasons why I'd like to do things like that. But
yeah, it's just when it comes to celebrities, like I'm just sometimes when I hear them, I'm just like, shut up.
I know, yeah.
It does you nothing, doesn't it?
Yeah, they are so far removed. They really
like
are.
That's why I had to sing Graham Norton off the other night. I was just like, can't watch this.
Yeah,
just can't. You know, but it's there you go. Yeah, out such celebrities. There you go. Let us know
a few
in the comments which was your one as well.
Yeah,
I think the one for me on there was the.
Justin Bieber saying Anne Frank would have been unbelievers quite bad.
Is that
you might be able to let him off with his age? I'm not sure how old he was.
Possibly.
It was about,
like
about 12, 13 years
17,
ago.
18, something like that.
Yeah, you sort of you're that age, then you think you might give him a bit of a pass for it.
Yeah,
but
some proper.
Some of the other ones should know.
And the Imagine one as well.
That is so bad. And Ellen DeGeneres at home as well, and
but she's cringe anyway.
Her own
she's annoying.
Indoor gym and everything, but there's a few.
Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.